In this video, we're going to talk about how we can use price action rules to help us navigate the market and identify high probability setups. So right now we're looking at S&P 500 M&A futures. The time frame is 2000 tick chart, which is very similar to a mini chart. And what is the structure telling me? What are the candlesticks right now on the chart telling me? Well, I can see that we started with bullish leg working higher, bearish correction played out, followed by another bullish push working higher. And right now I can see that everything to the upside played out. So when I'm watching this live, all uptrends played out. I follow the trendline rule because this helps me navigate the market accurately. After new high, I expect different market cycle, but what I can observe is the market keeps pushing higher and market keeps trending upwards, which means there is probably bigger pattern, different channel. Because after breaking new high, why pullbacks are tiny, why prices continue to trend higher, then this is telling me right now that we have probably different channels. So at this point, what I did is I was looking for some channel, something like this, connecting the first and second swing. This is a lot of times how you will identify the channel. Always start at the beginning of the move and try to connect first two major swings. Now you want third swing as a confirmation. This is important because two swings generally is not enough. So when I'm watching a structure like this, I am working with the price action and I am feeling that uptrend is the pattern, but it's not fully confirmed. We have a new high, first entry long only. We have only first entry long, which we can't really take. You can view it as a mini failed breakout out of this tiny congestion, but it's a bad bar anyway, so I'm not really excited about going long just yet. But I have important piece of information because 2M bar EMA is holding and we have significant push working higher, another first entry long. And more EMA rejections I see and more higher highs and high lows I see, the more I'm trusting this uptrend, even though I don't have third swing confirmation just yet. So if I have a lot of bars inside of this channel, even though I don't have third swing confirmation just yet, I can still at this point consider the pattern bullish trend and think about long opportunities only. So what is the long opportunity? It would be second entry long at the key entry point. We have a new high here, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. You can see one leg down, break, second leg down. So this right here would be a second entry long. This was tempting trade because this is not only second entry long, this is also failed breakout out of this congestion. This is a congestion, most breakouts will fail. Look at the big bearish bar. A lot of traders, they're looking to go short on the momentum. If you're going to zoom out, the trend is up and you're going to make the most money if you are buying with the trend. So actually you can take the other side with orders. This was a tempting trade, failed breakout, second entry long. It's not fully at the trend line and you know it's quite subjective at this point if the trend line is a little bit tighter or not. We prefer to have it drawn objectively. So close, but just not close enough. You took a long here because the risk is quite small. I can see why. I was personally looking for some high low or failed second entry short above EMA, and we actually managed to get high low that barely closed above EMA. If this was fully below, I would skip, but because we managed to actually broke higher like this and then barely close above, I actually like it because it's really confirming our trend line. You can see one swing, second swing, and now we're getting the reaction here. So I actually took this trade and I consider this decent trade enough because already the second entry long was tempting, failed breakout, second entry long. Now you have a high low, or if you don't reset the count, it looks like a visual failed second entry short, but we reset the count at double top or double bottom. So this right here is high low. Correction phase is ending near the key entry point, and now we're looking to go long on a brand new push phase. Can I get a failed second entry short? It would be even better. Well, I have failed second entry short here, which context-wise is a great trade. Once again, perfectly off two key entry points, trend line and the EMA, and the more key entry points you have, the better. Problem is, the initial bar is full bearish bar, so you would have to use double bar entry. By the time you get a trigger here, your limit order needs to go somewhere here, decreasing the risk. You're buying quite at the top. It's not a bad trade. I can mark it mainly educational buys. The problem is it really formed ugly. Bad bar and double bar is simply a little bit too big. Had there been some better bar, bullish bar, closing a little bit lower, great trade, two key entry points. It just didn't really allow you to enter safely as you would like with limited risk. But let's talk about this because it's a great trade to learn. Now you have high low again, but at this point you're buying too far up. Not full at the EMA, even though it worked, it's a little bit too aggressive. You want to buy at the bottom where the correction phase is ending. You can tell correction, here you want to go long, correction, here you want to go long. Now we're at the top of the move. Okay, market is correcting our channel has a break, so I expect new high according to trendline rule. Okay, I'm not really selling just yet. I expect new high because the channel needs new high according to trendline rule. Your second entry long below EMA, can't really go long. There is no key level, no nothing. I want to see push above EMA and a high low confirmation setup. 2 legs down, just like this. Can I get the high low confirmation setup? Oops. Can I get the high low confirmation setup? I can, but once again, terrible signal bar. Unfortunately, there is no way to enter. Had there been great signal bar, easy high low confirmation setup, opportunities new high, this would have been the trade of the day, but I can't mark it. Terrible, terrible signal bar. Now, when I'm analyzing a structure like this, I can see that price action is not really fitting that well inside this channel. Okay, we can see how it looks like it's going to roll over. So much empty room here. This is super unnatural. Okay, if you're starting out, it may feel normal, but once you get more experience, this looks super unnatural. So much empty room here. It looks like there's a different channel working like this sideways. Okay, so you may be also playing with some alternative, something like this, which is super tempting because this secondary channel fits well and price action really is nice inside this channel. So this channel is the main one and this is the secondary channel. I'm just going to do this for now because I don't want to have the chart too cluttered. So this is a nice secondary channel, but it is a secondary channel and you have second entry long. Now this was tempting trade. I didn't take this second entry long because I wasn't sure if this channel is valid or not, because the main channel had a break in new high and this is the secondary channel, and generally after main channel plays out and I'm using the secondary channel, I prefer a little bit more confirmation, something like high low or double trap. But you can't deny how well the price action fits. You definitely can see the market geometry. The trend looks quite strong. Down trap level to break new low, great signal bar. You know, I'm gonna mark it even though I didn't take it. I can definitely see why traders would take it, because trading is about taking a risk, and this is not a bad trade to consider. It ended up being a really nice trade actually. Now you have tiny overshoot here and here. Market is correcting. You definitely cannot go long below EMA. Market is correcting. Now I'm analyzing this correction. It looks like overshoot because you went straight down, broke the trend line. If I'm going to use higher time frame 10,000 tick chart, I can actually see that the correction is a little bit longer because it looks like one leg down on that time frame, and it also looks like that here because really one swing, second swing, third swing. But I do expect new high for this channel. Okay, you have a break, so I expect new high for this channel. We have significant push up, and now we have high low confirmation setup. I can't really take this high low because we had overshoot. We have stronger correction. It looks like a one leg down on a higher time frame, and there's a chance this correction channel is gonna get new low. And also you prefer high low to form right around this area, right after you push above the EMA, because it pushed quite far up. I really prefer some second entry long, felt second entry short above EMA, but these are my worries. Potential overshoot, potentially stronger channel. Let's wait for something a little bit safer. Okay, I was ready to go long here, but there was no trigger, no break above, so there's actually no entry, which is good. Market is correcting, and at this point it's simply too congested. This is a no trade zone. I'm not gonna take any setup in this congestion. Okay, I thought we were gonna get new high, but market still keeps correcting, so I'm gonna draw a correction like this. One thing I can notice is that we're going sideways. We have flat EMA, so I'm gonna combine the uptrend with this consolidation. This is what you want to learn. There are many patterns working together. Combine the main channel, and while you're waiting for new high, if you're going sideways, you can look for trailing edge as well, because it's going to help you trust buying low. We have visual 2 legs down, even smaller 2 legs down like this. One leg down, break, second leg down. So at this point, I'm looking for felt second entry short above exponential moving average. I really want to see the push above EMA as a confirmation that buyers are back in the market. We're struggling to push above. You have a couple longs at the bottom, but just nothing that clean. A lot of wicks here. Okay, one leg like this, breaking you high. You're back below. You know, double bar, not ideal. High low here, but it's way too steep. There's no bearish bar pullback. It ended up working, but there's no pullback. This is interesting. This is a felt second entry short. Technically, you have felt second entry short. New low here, first entry short, pullback, second entry short failure. You have one bounce, second, third, fourth bounce. Up Chinese new high according to trendline rule. Brought to like a pullback. So you're starting to see that the correction played out. Bottoming pattern, sellers are getting trapped. You can't make lower low. Support keeps holding, so buyers are buying at this price level. And push above EMA is starting to signal, okay, we're about to get new high. The signal bar is a little bit weak, so I'm gonna mark it more aggressive, but decent for a second entry short. Can I get a second entry long? We already have a new high. Okay, the push is quite significant. I can draw a secondary channel, something like this. You have a second entry long, but I can't take it. Main channel played out. I have a short-term downtrend in play. I need at minimum high low, at minimum downtrends in play. And now all channels played out. I have new high for every single uptrend on my chart. All channels played out. So I'm going to pause looking to go long. You have second entry long now, but you know, everything played out. New high, first entry long, second entry long. It's tempting because EMA held here, here, and here. It's closing at the top, so there's not going to be failure, you know, but everything played out. I'm not such a big fan. This is mainly gut feeling based trade, experience based trade. Something is telling you it's going to work, but because everything just played out, I'm not really going to mark it. But if you took it, not a bad trade, I can see why. Okay, market is correcting now. What is the next market cycle? Let's see. Okay, we have a doji on a second entry short. I can't take it. Failed second entry short, excuse me. And market looks like the channel was a little bit longer, but at this point I can see it's getting quite late and the market is about to close. So this is the overall structure for today. This looked like it's gonna be easy day, but a lot of these trades, they just didn't form that clean. Single bars were really poor on a day like this, which is a shame because a day like this is super easy, predictable. You can go long and you have high chance it's gonna be a winning trade. But a lot of bad signal bars, this one right here, this one right here, this is a really shame. And also weak bar here. So not that many great trades, not that many great signal bars, excuse me, great trades context wise, but signal bars, they were just not that great. So a lot of waiting. I took only one trade, this high low right here, and I didn't get anything throughout the day. But this is what you have to do. You have to identify the structure, then you have to work with the channels and see if there's empty room or not, if there's overshoot or not, and then simply respect the correction every single time and try to buy when the correction phase ended and the new push phase is about to start. So I hope you had a good trade. I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck your trading.